Hi everyone. I've had this pack for a little while now, so I thought I'd give you my thoughts and opinions on it. Kind of if you're looking at maybe getting one of these, maybe what your use cases are or whatever like that, and maybe what you might want to get differently. So first off, this is the Camelbak Mule. It is the 100 ounce, I think it's called the M.U.L.E Spec Crux. And so yeah, I got this for some training that I had to do, and basically that's the reason I got it. It was kind of expensive, or at least I know it's expensive on the website. I think on Camelbak's website and Amazon it's like $160. I got this dead stock from a guy, so it still had like all the plastic and the tags on it. I think I got it for $60 or something like that. But yeah, I used it in training, and then I've used it on a trip, my most recent trip out west to Glacier National Park, and I used a similar one out in Teton. So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys my opinion. So the previous one I had was an older version. It was, I don't know where it's at right now, but it was in M81, so I'll throw it up here. But specifically for me, I had to have a black one for when I went. So basic things, you get 8 liters of storage, which isn't really a ton. I'll talk about that in a minute. You get 100 ounces or 3 liters of water. So it comes with this water reservoir, which 3 liters is usually about enough to last me an entire day of pretty strenuous activity, or even if it's like outside. I think I've only ever used more than 3 liters once, and it was probably a 16-hour day on a trail. So that's what you get. It's got like pretty nice suspension. It's 500D Cordura fabric, so it's like super rugged. Like you're not gonna rip this or anything. It's got M.U.L.E, and then you've got your pouch in here. You can keep stuff. I usually keep these Camelbak cleaning tablets in here, especially when I'm storing it, because highly recommend these to clean it out, because if you use it a lot and you don't clean it, you can start to grow mold in your mouthpiece. So yeah, and then you can also get these like hangers and stuff to hang it out and dry it out. So what is my opinion on this bag? It is very heavy for what it is. The 500D fabric is very heavy. It's very rugged, but it's very heavy. I think light, no water, this pack weighs 2 pounds versus something like an Osprey. I think it's a Scarab, weighs like 1.3 pounds. So this one is pretty heavy. You are pretty limited on storage. So 8 liters is not a lot, especially for the price. You do have M.U.L.E right here, so you can attach like pouches or whatever you need to like expand the storage. But yeah, 8 liters sometimes is not enough. If you're planning on going on like a day hike or something like that, and there might be inclement weather or something, I usually pack a poncho, like an old M81 military surplus poncho. If you are going out in inclement weather, it is not, I would not recommend this one unless you have like a rain jacket that can fold down really lightly, or like layers that fold down really lightly and you can put them in here. You're also kind of limited on food. So sometimes I usually just throw some granola bars and electrolytes and other stuff up here. Sometimes I'll throw an extra water bottle in here. And other snacks. I'm usually carrying a firearm on me whenever I'm out west, just because of like bears and stuff like that. And if I'm going over like rocks or bouldering, it can be difficult to like find storage for the firearm if everything else is packed up, and I don't really want to like have my holster like digging into my side while I'm trying a complex move or something like that. So I would say having the very limited storage is a little tough. I know sometimes if you're going out to the field or something, it's nice. You can throw an MRE in here. Actually, let me grab an MRE. Yeah, an MRE will fit in here. So like if you're going out to the field for whatever reason, or maybe you're on a day trip and that's all you want, an MRE for food, like lunch or something like that, this will work perfectly fine. It is really robust. I've worn it a lot. So yeah, can't complain there. I would say I know a lot of, not a lot, but some of the like courses and training and stuff like that require you to have like this specific one or something similar. So I guess that's kind of the niche that they're reaching for. But in my experience, it's nicer to have a little bit more space. Like even like the Osprey Scarab 22, it's a 22 liter pack. You get it's 2.5 liters of reservoir capacity, but it's much lighter. You get more space. So if you're going out in inclement weather, it's going to be a longer day and you want some food, or you're trying to carry supplies for other people, I would say that's better for like a hiking application, especially like a day pack. I think the Osprey is a really good option. I think this is a great option if you simply want something to carry your water. Like I try and do a lot of hard, longer runs in the summer. And so if I want to carry a reservoir with me, this is what I go for because I know I'm not carrying a ton of food or anything like that. 3 liters is perfect for me, like I said. I will say for like a day pack, if I was going on a longer hike or something, I kind of wish it had like those elastic mesh pockets here that you can put like an Nalgene water bottle in. That way you could have like 5 liters, and 5 liters would be a lot of water. And usually my philosophy is I'd rather have more water than not, because I have made that mistake before of going up like a mountain or something and not having enough water. And luckily there was a spring and we had some filtration and stuff like that. But yeah, I would much rather be prepared than be underprepared. So if you need one of these, it's great. It's comfortable enough. I would say the weight is definitely a big factor. It is a lot heavier than other packs, and you're kind of sacrificing the durability for having that extra the weight. But if that's a trade-off you're willing to make, I think it's a great pack. I would say look around. There's definitely probably people, not definitely, there's probably people who have these like new old stock or whatever. Maybe they were given them for something and now they don't need them anymore, never opened it, never used it. So you can look around and get good deals on these. I found quite a few. This is just the one that I settled on. But yeah, if you want a dedicated hiking pack, something that you might be taking on longer one-day hikes, like maybe closer to like 16 hours, I would probably recommend something like the Osprey. The Scarab 22 would be a great option. It's roughly the same price, or I think even Camelbak makes like a hiking option. It's got the 3 liter reservoir. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts and opinions. If you guys have any other suggestions for packs to use, or how you might add like a M.U.L.E setup or anything like that, feel free to drop it down in the comments. And yeah, appreciate you watching my video. Thanks guys.